Yeah, I had to go live. I forgot about that too. Yeah, jealousy won't get you anywhere in life. People don't understand. They jealous because you might make more money than them, but at the same time, it ain't all about the money all the time. Money ain't everything. And I tell people this because jealousy will get you hurt when it comes to friends and others, and people will speak you out. And that's what happens when you don't tell the truth about other things about person. But at the same time, you gotta learn from you gotta learn from others, from different generation cultures. That's why I was telling my younger friends, brothers, learn about culture, learn about the 80s generation, the 90s generation, the 70s generation. You don't learn from one of those generation, you're bad luck. You just some of them are jealous too in different generations. I mean, at the same time, some of them I do respect as a person, as a human being. I give them respect. But if you don't give much respect back to that person in that generation, we just ain't gonna be friends. It's the thing. And jealousy won't get you nowhere in value in life. People don't understand. You're just using your power over people. And it's not what you don't need to be doing, period. Because people think this is some fairy tale game, but it's not. But everybody have their own time in life, basically. And people don't see it that way automatically. But, you know, most people like to break rules when it comes to relationships, especially being jealous with another friend around and find somebody trying to find something about them they like about them. But at the same time, it's the honor to it, but you got to honor heart. But at the same time, yeah, I told my friend the other day, a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, why you say you were ugly? I was like, I mean, I'd rather be an ugly person before I be a person who draws a lot of attention, to be honest. I'd rather be ugly, you know. But at the same time, it's like you got a lot of haters and jealousy people these days. Period. That goes for old people too in that generation. Because you got a lot of them are haters too as well, a lot of times. And old people can be a lot of haters a lot of times. It's just like most of them like pillow hustle a lot. But that's the part of life is most of the time. But some I learned from others. Some people just have this issue of problem. Basically, they think they know everything, but they really don't. It's like I tell people you gotta learn things the easy way. You don't learn the easy. You don't learn things the good way. You go have to learn the hard way. And that's the problem with this this whole world these days. People think it's all about them, but they don't think about anybody else but themselves. That goes for relationships and marriage. People take advantage of it like it ain't nothing. And then a lot of times they don't appreciate anything, period. Because they are trying to use you because you're smarter than anybody else. Because you have the right skills to be smart about particular situations. And some people don't appreciate that a lot because they see something in you have and no one else don't have. It's called talent. Some people don't have it, some people don't. So they get they gonna try to break you down a lot of times too, but a lot of times you can't let people break you a lot. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I really don't care. But don't let them break them down. Because I already know I have a lot of friends that act funny on me real quick and they don't want to talk. So, it's all cool. You know, friends to be friends, but friends to go walk in, walk out. It's just like getting fired on a job, basically. And something they probably don't like about you, they don't want to talk to you. That's the thing. It goes for women and men, and they act funny sometimes too. So we live in a world of society, just people use other people these days, but they feel like you're supposed to be the king to them. No, I'm not your king. Sorry, but I just feel some type of way about this generation these days. It's just because people in this generation are so lazy. They don't do shit. They try to use other people for what they want, but they can't do it themselves. That's sad. It really is. I mean, I give you credit for your best ability for trying your best, but you don't try too hard. It's the problem. The problem is you're lazy and you just look like you just gave up. And I know it because a lot of my friends been there and they saw it in person. In person, it's a lot of friends I cut off a lot because I don't talk to them that much no more because they think, oh, my friends have a special bond basically because they just want to like destroy my character, but they don't want to. They want to destroy somebody else's, like to see what they all about. Like seriously, and then you got friends who are jealous of other friends, and people don't understand. And that topic, you're immature, basically. I will never be jealous of anybody. Never. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're black, Filipino, white, or any other race. I don't care. You're immature. Seriously. And I would tell people that real quick. Like, if you want to be in a relationship or anything like that, you need to get your shit straight. Because I'm not gonna sit up here and just be on the bandwagon for no reason. Just period. Just because you all in it for me, basically, all in it for yourself. No, that's not how it works in this world. Because people just try to figure you out, and then they ask you questions a lot about yourself, and then they just like they're trying to take advantage of it, and then they just try to wipe you out. People, you gotta learn real quickly in this world. A lot of people try to wipe you out because they don't care. They don't care for themselves because they see something about you you're good at. And I tell my friend, you know, a lot of people like that in this world. People don't care. They just some of them are assholes too. I have a lot of asshole friends, but I don't talk to them much anyway because I don't got time to waste for people like that. Period. It goes for men and women. You want to act like a kid? Go be it. Period. So just keep that up. Because I see something about you I really don't like. I don't like. I don't like. Period. And like seriously, if I find out something about you and somebody else tell me about it, we ain't talking. Period. In the story. Like I don't care less. I mean, if you're a gold digger, you're even worse than desperate. I mean, sorry. I don't like gold diggers. You're a cloud chaser. That's all you are. And I hate cloud chasers. Period. So I just don't like cloud chasing. Cloud chasing will get you nowhere in life. It just gets you just cheating yourself out of it automatically. You're just cheating yourself out. And you're lazy because you want somebody else to take care of your problems, but you couldn't take care of yourself. It makes you a coward automatically. A coward, habitual coward. And I hate to say it because it's sad in this generational world, like men and women, basically, especially in relationships and marriage. Because all you have to do is stay at home, don't do shit. I understand the problem of the situation because you're a single mom and you got kids. I understand. But at the same time, you're not going to use me. That's the thing. I'm not taking that shit. And I tell people all the time, like, I'm not taking that shit. You're lazy. I mean, I understand if you need some gas money, I understand. that situation is a different new situation. Like, how you deal with gas money or something particular, like you need something to drink or food? I understand. Like, no, I'm not gonna sit there and like sit there and bullshit me. No, I don't like people like that. And you're wasting your money on wasting my money on bullshit you should take care of, but you didn't do it. But yeah, I mean, money ain't everything in this world when it comes to situations. The thing about that, I hate gamblers. I really do. I hate gamblers. I think gamblers for me is for cloud chasers. I don't like to gamble. I'm not a guy who likes to gamble. The thing about gambling, you lose everything. You lose the power. Period. And it's sad. People don't understand. I mean, you want to gamble something different. Don't gamble on stupid shit. It's going to cost you some money so you can just lose your money out on shit you needed to take care of. Like, seriously. Because you just made a deal with a situation you should have never took care of. You should have took care of like a while back. And I understand people want that clout, but I'm not in for a clout. I'm just doing this for myself, for my benefits for myself, not just be a clout chaser. I'm not a clout chaser. I don't support clout chasers. And I don't support braggers because people brag a lot every fucking damn day. And it's ridiculous. It's sad. I just hope the guy, I hope the kids not to be like that when they get older, when they grow up. Shit, bragging. And bragging ain't gonna get you nowhere in life. People don't understand. It's just too much in fantasy world. And that's where all the jealousy comes in play. And sorry, but some motherfuckers look like dumbasses these days. They just look like fucking clowns. Sorry to say it, but it's the truth. I hate fucking clowns. I can tell you. But clowns won't get nowhere in life. Goddamn. But if y'all watching, just just be careful who you talk to these days, man. Especially women, man. Because a lot of women these days are immature. They don't care about shit but themselves, and they don't know what they really want in life, basically. And a lot of times they ask you questions about yourself, and then they be like, "Oh, you got kids? Or you married?" I'm like, if I'm married, because they see something about you, you're not married. So basically, you got to deal with somebody else's bullshit problems. Because the problem is, I mean, I'm not trying to bash anybody, man, but at the same time, you need to stop. Because your tactics ain't gonna work too long. Just to let you know, that's when people gonna look at you like be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna talk to you no more." Well, you don't have to talk to me because I already know what's about. I already know what you're all about. So I'm not gonna explain it to you because I'm not the type of guy to be like, I'm not gonna answer your question because I already know what you're all about. So I'm be like, tell you get your ass on. No English. I'm not talking. And I tell people this all the time, like, don't try me. I don't care how it is. You know, I get tried all the time. It don't matter if you're 30, 40, 50, and 60 years old. I don't care. Like, you can try me all you want to. The shit ain't gonna work. And you try to gimmick people to try to break down their character because they know what they're good at and what you're not good at. Like, no, we don't do shit like that. I mean, our thought in this world and generation, everybody should be mature for what they are as human beings, not sit up and take advantage of people who has more income than others. And that's the problem with this generation because I understand people want to get married these days, but some people need to stop rushing and getting desperate because it's a lot of men out there are desperate, just like women. Women are desperate these days sometimes. You just don't know it. But all of my friends I know they ain't not desperate. It's the wrong thing. Because you don't even know much about them. I mean, 3 years in a relationship. I mean, 2 years in a relationship ain't long enough. Long enough. Period. For me, it just ain't. I mean, I'll say 3 years is long enough, but 2 years now, 2 years is bullshit. Period. I just laugh at it because people tell me like 2 years relationship is long. No, it's not. Not really. Not in my favors. It's not. Period. I'm just like laughing at the same time. It is so hilarious when people tell me this. I just laugh in your face and just like no. But you know, for all the dudes out there and sisters, women, stop playing games because that's all y'all doing is just playing games and just trying to get what you got. You're a cloud chaser and you're a user automatically because women get offended by that word gold digger. Of course, women get offended these days by that word, or a cloud chaser, or you just want fame. You can't choose two, or you just choose the word support because support is more important than being a cloud chaser. Trust me. And people don't see it that way. People see it as a fucking bullshit gimmick to use other people what they can get to. But at the same time, it's like, no, I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm just not. But just to let you know, I mean, I have good friends out there I can trust. Some good friends I can't trust because they act funny and shit. And it's like, no, I'm not fucking with that person because that person don't want to talk to me. I ain't talking to them. So fuck them. So I got my real true friends I talk to and I respect a lot more than some of the good people I know for a very long time. And some of you motherfuckers I know for a very long time, y'all act funny these days sometimes. And it's like, I respect you a lot more than you respect me. It's a difference. But I mean, people say respect comes to everything. No, it doesn't. Respect comes with honor and heart. Sometimes it can come with heart, but people don't understand because people like bullshit. Toxics. Me, I stay away from toxic people a lot of times because toxic people are jealous. That's the thing. Because they'll try to break you down for what you are and what you're good at. And people don't understand. Like, if you're a smart guy, they'll try to break you down as much as they can, but they really can't. And that's where the jealousy comes in play. Like, oh, I see this guy got some nice clothes. Well, everybody can't afford everything they want at the same time. People are just trying to survive in the world and how we live these days. Some people don't even want to survive because they don't care. They open minded. Some people are open minded. I mean, you're not, how I put the word to it, some people like to be streetwalkers. That's what people call it these days. And people just don't care. But at the same time, you're acting like a fucking kid. You're 45 years old and you're acting like a fucking kid. Like, seriously, you're acting like you're in fucking high school. Like, seriously. And you too old to be acting like you too old for 45-year-old acting like a fucking kid. Basically, and then you had a fucking attitude. Me, I don't like people with attitudes a lot. I really don't. Because I just look at you and just like, nope, I can't deal with this. I feel like you're toxic and illusional, and I feel like you give me TSD. Like, seriously. Like, damn. And see a lot of people like that nowadays, and it's just like I'm cool with them. They try to get information off other people like me and some other friends. Try to get information, try to be friends with me. Shit. I mean, at the same time, like I don't want to tell you because I'm shy. Well, I can play that game too, so a lot of people can. So think about it. Like I don't sit up there and try to try to keep secrets of your lifestyle, but I'm not trying to be in your lifestyle because I'm not married. I mean, some people act like they own you or something. Like you own shit. Like seriously, I'm a man. I'm a grown person just like you, and everybody deserves their respect, just like me. I'm not gonna sit up here and let no crazy woman talk shit. No, I'm just gonna ignore you, but I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm just gonna look at you and just say no English, and I'm just mind my own business about it because people just act weird. So I can see a sign when someone act weird, they don't want to talk. But when it comes down to when I'm talking to other friends, you get jealous because oh, he feels very special around his friends. But when it comes to other friends, it's just like they cool with him because at the same time, well, I have a lot of cool friends. You know, friends get jealous of other friends because they have a lot. And then the problem is because you see a guy have a lot of female friends. Girls can have female friends. I mean, girls can have, excuse me, sorry. I mean, girls can have a lot of guy friends. I never judged them. I never did. I never judged anybody for what they hang out with friends or not. It's because women get jealous. Women don't like guys who have a lot of female friends. They just don't. And then they'll think, oh, you like him or something. I was like, no. And that's the problem. Like, this goes for men too. Also in women. Women can have a lot of guy friends. That can happen. And women can have girlfriends too. Do I get mad about it? No. Why would we get mad about something like that? Like, I'm just being myself. People just act funny. So I just look at them like, are you fucking seriously? Like, not jealous of anybody. Never have, never will. I'm too old too old to be jealous. Period. And that goes for anybody like men and women don't need to be jealous in life because they have something you don't have. That's 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 petty, how I put it, in character. People don't understand, but they see it as a fucking joke. But then one day you don't appreciate nothing, you gonna leave your ass too. That's how most men are. We ain't putting up with that shit. Like most women don't understand how much more we put involved in helping you out. And I don't appreciate shit. And then y'all take advantage of it like it ain't nothing. I mean, I understand I can give you a little bit of credit, but I can get credit for what's done. I mean, I know you do things for me and I do things for you. I mean, it's respect. But when you like don't say thank you or anything like that, appreciation, that's when I'm about to cut you off. Like seriously, as a friend, like friend or girlfriend or marriage, like no. So you made me spend all this money for no reason, just for you. Just I was trying to show you my appreciation, but you took advantage of it like it wasn't nothing. That's sad. Period. And then that goes for men and women. Think about it. That's where the jealousy comes in play. And then one day you might see him with a different new girl, and then you get jealous about it. And that's petty. Like, I can't stand when women get jealous of their exes because they found better. I'll find somebody who has a decent personality to work out with them. Basically, I hate that. It won't get you nowhere in life, period. I mean, I see it every single day. I see it every time I go out of places, every single time. I'm not going to try to stop you. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, it's your choice in life to choose whoever you want to be with. But I can't judge that. Um, yeah, jealousy won't get you nowhere in life. You 20-year-olds, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80 years old, doesn't matter. Jealousy won't get you anywhere in life, and when it comes down to friends, friendship, relationship, marriage, or anything, period, don't matter. Stop while you can, because you're already hurting yourself being jealous. You're jealous, you're hurting yourself. I can't do nothing about it. And if you have trust issues, you need to work on those, because trust issues is gonna get you in trouble, especially when you don't trust him talking to his friends because you think he's gonna cheat on you. Well, yeah, cheating on people is like, no, I don't, never cheated on anybody in my life, period. I mean, I, I'll tell the truth to my friends, my girlfriend, and say, oh, who's that? It's like, it's my friend of mine. I remember when we were back in high school. Oh, okay. See, the thing about that, I used to go out with a woman, but she was cool with my friends, though. We never had problems. Never did. Just never. Because we got along very well. But I got cheated on somebody I didn't even, wasn't around. I was working overnight doing my job basically. But the problem is, it's like, oh, you care about your job more than you care about me. I was like, what kind of shit is that? Like, seriously. And I'm just like laughing. Like, I don't understand. You're more into yourself in that job than you do with me. I was like, that's the way you feel about it. Fine. Like, it, what's stopping you? I'm not trying to stop you from what you do. That's your problem, not mine. I mean, you have a kid with someone else and taking care of your kid. You make sure you have that person take care of your kid, because that's my problem. Like, I have a hard time most of the time with mostly, this what scares me the most about women having kids. It scares me a lot. And back in my 20s, I would never want a girl who already had kids. I mean, I'm not saying that because I'm scared, because I am kind of scared of that. Because a lot of times it's just like, I respect you as a single mom that's taking care of your kids. I give you that. I mean, it depends on the maturity of how you handle this situation. But just remember, single moms don't step out of your comfort zone because you think you can do whatever you want to when you have a new man around. Don't do it, because once you step out of your comfort zone, they're gonna leave you, and you're gonna have nothing else to blame for yourself. This goes for men too. Also, as fathers, at the same time, you still have responsibility as a father to take care of your kids. You still have responsibility as long as you're not with her or not. You still got to take care of their kids. Don't matter if you seeing a new girl you're talking to, you already broke up with her, the girl you already had a kid by. And no, I'm not using baby mamas. I hate that word so much. It sounds so unprofessional. Like, seriously. But I hate that word a lot because people are so addicted to using that word so much. Like, I just sound like we're in a project. Sound like we're in a project or something. Like, Jesus. Like, damn. I hate to say it, but it's true. When I look at it, it's like, damn, you really have to say that? Like, no. Like, people don't understand how the values that we take our time out for people and show them appreciation and love. But then you turn around and cheat and be on loyalty. Like, there's so many people loyalty these days in a relationship. It's sad. And a lot of them get divorced. That's on you because you messed up. Like, Seriously. And it's like, it's a fucking joke to me. I'm just like, really? This is some joke ass bullshit. Damn. Like, I don't care if you from, I don't care if you in U.S., anywhere else, Philippines, all over the country. I don't care. You still gotta follow your grounds, always. Period. But just to let you know that I don't care how good you got it. Don't. Please don't. You just, I just hate tryhards. I really do. And tryhards won't really get you anywhere. I really hate tryhards. When I look at people and it's like, oh, you're a tryhard. Like, seriously, I'm just like, wow, look at this motherfucker. I'm just like, oh, damn. So I'm just like, wow. And I try to give respect to the person. But fucking people just don't appreciate shit these days. And it's like, especially in a relationship and marriage, same thing. But men and women don't appreciate shit. Because there's gonna be jealousy on both sides. Like you might be jealous of her hanging out with one of her friends, man or a woman, who knows? You can be jealous. She can be jealous of you hanging out with your homeboys or your friend, however, or some woman, who knows? But damn, stop. You're making an asshole out of yourself, both of you. And it don't matter if you wrong or not. Y'all both wrong. Period. Doesn't matter. And then that's the problem because y'all don't know how to work stuff right as partners in a relationship. And that's where the jealousy come in. Especially as this age now, these days, in this age, it's like it's ridiculous. Because you got toxic, you got illusional, you got exoticity, and then you got this then you got people who has that THD, and those the craziest ones you gotta watch out for a lot of times. And illusioners, because or not narcissists. Narcissists, I don't know. I can't mess with narcissists. I really can't. I really can't. It's it was so hard for me to be a friend with a narcissist. I just couldn't do it. I just feel like she had a. I feel like my friend had an attitude a lot of a situation. I just don't like attitudes. That's the thing I really don't like as a friend or relationship or marriage. I don't like it at all. Period. So sorry to tell you, but I don't. I'm not a fan of that. So I don't like narcissists. Period. So and I don't like pettiness or desperations. I don't like desperate people. Period. Because desperate men and desperate women want relationships so bad because they know they can't do it for themselves. They need somebody to back them up. Like, no, you gotta have a reason why you want to be with that person. That goes on both sides of the parties, white and men. It goes for men and women. I mean, period. I just hope people stop trying to chase for glory, and that glorious is not going to be happy for you. I mean, you might be happy, but you're not really happy. You can just tell by the sign how you how you look at it. Seriously, like I mean, I have people ask you questions all the time, and you know what? It ain't gonna make me no better than anybody else. Just tell you, I'm not trying to be a cloud chaser. I'm just being me and myself, trying to make my revenue. It's hard these days, man. When it comes down to trying to be in a relationship or get married, it's hard because people don't know what they really want in life. It's sad, it really is, because people grow up in this generation because you're not mature enough. You're still immature. You're 30, you're 40, you're 50, you're 60, 70s. Like, grow up. You acting like a kid. Like, you acting like you're in your 20s and mostly in your 30s. Stop doing that shit. And it gives a bad reputation from both sides of the family, men and women. It's bad. Like, stop. Because It's a lot of jealous people out there in this world. I don't care how old you are. You can be older than what I am. Doesn't matter. You can still be jealous. Period. You just don't show it, but I know it when I look at you. Period. But all that talking shit, not going to get you anywhere with me. It's not. I'm just going to ignore you like little immature asshole you are. Like seriously, I'm real ignore you. Like I tell people this all the time. I will fucking ignore you because I hate attitudes and I hate toxic motherfuckers. I'm just saying. I mean, I respect people. You respect me. I respect you. At the same time, we can laugh and joke, but when it comes down to talking shit, no, we don't play that shit around here. I just don't. This is why I cut you off at, and that's bad. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with a lot of different cultures. Trust me, around friends, and trust me, I mean, half of them are so. I mean, I have a lot of friends who are like so fucking petty. They like to judge, period, about other people's opinions. Like, no, you can't judge my character. Like, you can't judge me for what I like, and I can't judge you for what you like because that's the thing. You made a choice, so that's on you. So I'm gonna go eat real quick, guys. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and like the video, man. I was talking today's topic. We were talking about topic. You're too grown to be jealous, and yet it's your age. Like I'm gonna redo the title anyway, so just let y'all know. Man. But I'm still trying to practice on this run, so I'll see y'all in a minute during the stream. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and like. I appreciate it.